Hello and welcome to my presentation. First, I would like to introduce myself briefly. My name is Carina Hauser and I am a sociologist and work as a researcher at the University of Applied Science of Vienna at the master program Health Assisting Engineering. Today, I'm going to talk about the topic Digital Tools for Improving Quality in 24-hour Home Care. First of all, I'll begin by giving you an overview about the state and the obstacles of the 24-hour care system in Austria, the objectives of our project, and the development of a digital solution. Then I will go on with the main areas of the digital solution and the methods used for evaluation, the prototype. Finally, I will give an overview about the results of the qualitative evaluation and present the conclusion. Now I give an overview about the 24-hour care model in Austria. Due to its cost efficiency and the 24-hour availability, 24-hour home care represents a cornerstone of the care system in Austria. There are more than 60,000 24-hour caregivers and about 30,000 persons in need of care. A further increasing demand is to be expected because 24-hour care is affordable and is care around the clock. The caregivers mainly come from Slovakia, Romania and Hungary. They work in 2 or more week shifts in Austria and their tasks relate to housekeeping activities, caring tasks like bathing and dressing, and also exhausting amount of care, for example, with dementia patients. There are some obstacles faced by 24-hour caregivers and as well clients, relatives, registered nurses and care agencies. The working conditions are aggravated due to language barriers because of the lack of German language skills of the 24-hour caregivers. In addition, the 24-hour caregivers have sometimes little or no relevant education and often don't know which activities in care they are allowed to perform. Furthermore, living with chronically ill people, little or no work-life balance and isolation from family and friends leads to stressful working conditions. The aim of our interdisciplinary research project from 2019 to 2021 is the user-centered development and evaluation of a distributed software solution for the support and quality assurance of 24-hour home care. First, in a user survey, guided interviews, focus group and culture probes were conducted to find out the user needs for a digital software solution. Next step was the development of the prototype, which is a commercially available tablet with applications. The main areas are the e-learning platform with 33 multilingual training courses and 45 training videos, and the individually adjustable e-documentation with the integrated emergency management. Finally, the prototype was evaluated. On this slide, you can see the standard tablet in the middle and impressions of the e-documentation on the left and the e-learning on the right side. The qualitative evaluation, including focus groups, group interview, and the usability walkthrough is completed. Those methods were used to collect data about usability, the acceptance and organizational conditions, and also to receive suggestions for improvements for the developed software of the 24-hour caregivers as the main users, as well as registered nurses and relatives of the clients. In addition, the performance, functionality, usability, user acceptance, and impact are evaluated within a three-armed RCT, so-called randomized controlled trial, over 12 months. The quantitative evaluation is still in progress. With the target group of 24-hour caregivers, the main users, one focus group with 8 24-hour caregivers and a usability walkthrough with 9 24-hour caregivers were conducted. In addition, one focus group with 7 registered nurses and one group interview with two relatives were conducted. The analysis methods were the content structure and qualitative content analysis of MyRay and the quantitative recording and classification content analysis of POLIT for the usability walkthrough. Coming to the results of the qualitative evaluation, one prerequisite for using the applications is an intensive onboarding process and a specific contact person for ongoing support during the use of the digital tools. Limitations are that registered nurses do not have the time to support an intensive onboarding process, and that the software solution can overstrain caregivers with little technical experience or technical competence. The e-learning platform in general is seen as helpful in daily care routine. Especially admissions are the offered courses in their respective language of origin, in our project Slovakian, Romanian and Hungarian. Then the possibility to repeat the courses and to expand the knowledge of the 24-hour caregivers. Moreover, the interviewees pointed out that the content is suitable for everyday work. And in addition, they emphasized the opportunity to learn the German language is provided. In addition, the persons interviewed suggested to expand the offered courses for example, special care techniques or data protection and confidentiality. One mentioned limitation regarding the e-learning platform is that not all topics are suitable for learning via online format. For example, the positioning of a bedridden person. According to the target groups, 24-hour caregivers, registered nurses and relatives, the e-documentation is also seen as innovative in principle, provided that 24-hour caregivers are well trained at the beginning. The data of the current study demonstrate that after an appropriate training phase, the strength of the e-documentation lies in the saving of time resources and the possibility of a more accurate and detailed care documentation. Furthermore, compared to the usual paper documentation, the developed e-documentation considers this in terms of saving paper. Especially registered nurses pointed out the better legibility. That the e-documentation is easy to read regardless of individual handwriting. Now I mentioned the integrated emergency management. The participants of the usability walkthrough identify no advantages of the emergency system in contrast to the conventional method. The conventional method called the emergency by phone. And the relatives value the emergency system positively in principle, but also note that it does not replace an extensive emergency training. Overall, the applications are evaluated positively by all target groups and are seen as innovative. The relevant outcomes at a glance are that all important information is included in one tool, that the use of technical applications depends on the technical competence of the individual caregiver, that the e-learning is helpful due to the suitable content in different languages and the possibility to repeat the courses, and that in case of an appropriate training before starting, the e-documentation can be useful in daily care routine. Thank you for your attention.